Yeah, what it is. So before we start, I just want to start off by first saying that there's absolutely no gore, violence, substances, hate speech, or anything else of the nature during the commission of this video. And if you don't know, this is your man's reporting to you live from the back of the classroom, Petty Murphy, aka MAGA Boy, doing what I do best, and that is the world's most illustrious propaganda pimping. If anything you see during the course of this video resonates, by all means, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Yeah. So yeah, let me show y'all something right quick, right? I have no idea who this cat is. However, the truth always hides in plain sight. Now you see he runs some type of podcast, right? You see all the record label plaques in the background. Now, this is clearly his office.
To scream, we just be like, hey, we're filming right now, can we help you? But what people don't know is that when she walked in the room, Alex jumped out his fucking chair like he saw the Holy Ghost.
Now, that looks like a Baphomet to me. That definitely looks like a Baphomet to me. So, you tell me. Is he showing us who his master is? And is this what actually goes on in the industry? Because, you know, we've always heard that, and people act like it doesn't. But clearly, there's a Baphomet on this man's wall. It's a wild world we live in, boy. So, if this is what's going on with the cats that's making music, TV, movies, and everything else, then what do we actually think is in the movies, the music, and on television? I'm not even gonna lie. There was a time when, like, me and Shorty was talking about this shit the other day, right? And you remember, like, when we were kids, right? And this is why I understand now, as a parent and as a child, how important it actually is to communicate with your children, but not communicate them and treat them as they are children. We need to communicate with them like they're just young adults. Because see, when I was young, I was told, don't have sex before marriage. Why not? Because God said so. Oh, okay. But God said so versus telling someone that every time you have sex with someone, there's a soul tie created, because that's how marriage is consummated, when the soul tie is created by those two becoming one. Because as a electromagnetic toroidal field, which every human being is, every time two toroidal fields combine, it creates a vortex, and that's what ties them together. So every time you catch a body, you're creating a soul tie with someone. So just like when we were younger, and they would tell us, when you put on that, turn that shit off, right? All we heard was our parents telling us they didn't want us to listen to the music that we liked, that we liked and enjoyed. What we wasn't hearing was that music is frequency, and that the repetition of hearing this shit over and over becomes normal to you. And now all the debauchery and all the bullshit we see going on now, we understand where it actually came from, because we was listening to it and watching it all through our adolescence. But see, I think maybe if these things were explained to us a little better, we may have made better decisions. Because I'll be honest with you, I didn't understand all that shit now. I mean, back then. I understand it now. And yeah, it really does. It really does make a fucking difference. You got to be mindful of the shit that you put into your mind, because your thoughts become your reality. But hey, what do I know? I be tweaking. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Realize. Transparency forces accountability. Y'all keep your eyes to the stars and keep that head on the swivel.